Welcome to SoulCare Nexus, where we embark on a journey of self-discovery, spiritual awakening, and personal growth together. Whether you're seeking guidance on twin flame ascension, inner healing, or simply looking for some positive vibes, you've come to the right place. Our paths have crossed for a reason, and I'm so excited to share this transformative journey with you. So, hit that subscribe button, join our amazing community, and let's build our path back to where we belong, one step at a time. Remember, you are divine, you are powerful, and you are never alone. The reading today will be a twin flame collective reading. This reading is timeless, and when you like and subscribe, you're energetically connecting with the reading, allowing for a more personalized experience. I channel both general messages for the collective and some specific messages for those who may be drawn to this reading. Remember, your intuition is key here. Trust what resonates with you and feel free to let go of what doesn't. It's also helpful to take a deep breath and ground yourself before listening. As I start, I sense that at times it feels like we're existing in two realities simultaneously. In one reality, we're together, walking hand in hand on a beautiful beach. But in our third dimensional reality, that same beach may feel distant and empty, and it seems like we're separated. This reflects the gradual shift from three-dimensional to five-dimensional consciousness. Right now, the divine masculine may feel isolated, but this solitude is helping him face his inner struggles. He's beginning to realize that there's so much more to life than what he's known. And his perspective is shifting. It's as though he's seeing the world from a higher vantage point, like an eagle soaring in the sky. The blinders are coming off, and the storm clouds are parting, giving him a clear view of the truth. The illusion he once held is dissolving, and the mask is being removed. This awakening process has brought many lessons, and there are still more to come. Not only is he gaining invaluable wisdom, but he's also embracing growth along the way. Some divine masculines are noticing synchronistic numbers and symbols in their lives and trying to understand their meaning. The more they go inward and spend time in solitude, the clearer the answers will become. There seems to be a struggle with intimacy and expressing love right now. Someone feels a deep desire to connect but is holding back due to a fear of not being fully valued by their counterpart. This may be happening on a subconscious level, but I want you to know that a transformation is already in progress. The fear that's been held inside will eventually be released, making space for loving, open expressions of connection. You're at a crossroads where one path leads to fear and the other to love. I see you choosing the path of expressing love freely, overcoming any hesitation that may be holding you back. I also sense there's a need to stand up for yourself and protect what matters most to you when challenges or opposition arise. You have the strength to empower yourself and rise above these obstacles. Someone might be feeling a bit fixated on the timing of this connection, almost as if waiting for a flower to bloom in the dead of winter. This focus on the physical timeline could lead to feelings of dissatisfaction or apathy. It's important to remember that this intense focus can disrupt divine timing. Right now, it's a time for reflection and consideration, an opportunity to pause, reassess your desires, and remain open to new possibilities. Patience and self-awareness are key. Take a step back from distractions, reconnect with your feelings, and avoid the trap of complacency. It's essential to prevent getting stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction, which can hinder your personal growth. This message encourages you to balance both 3D and 5D consciousness, address fears around self-worth, and practice patience without fixating on the timeline. Let divine timing unfold naturally. As the divine masculine and feminine energies emerge, the divine masculine may be questioning his value to the divine feminine. This insecurity may not be openly expressed, and the divine feminine might be unaware of his deeper feelings. Remember, your twin flame is your perfect mirror, reflecting back to you where you might feel unworthy or not enough. For example, if you feel upset with your twin for distancing themselves, it may trigger feelings of inadequacy. The divine masculine feels a lot of guilt and shame, as he genuinely desires to be with you, to communicate, and to share space. However, as your mirror, he is reflecting back the places in you that may still be out of alignment with love, offering an opportunity for healing and growth. He deeply desires to be with you and cherishes you more than anyone else, but he's unable to fully connect right now because there's a need for you to be with yourself completely. This doesn't require perfection. It's about choosing and fully embracing who you are. To be with your twin flame is to show up as your authentic self, without shame or guilt, knowing that you are worthy of love just as you are. On the other hand, the divine feminine may be feeling anxious about the timeline of the connection, fearing that love or time might run out. This mirrors the divine masculine's insecurities but expresses itself in a different way. Despite these worries, there is a need for healing and the reassurance that everything is unfolding as it should. It's important not to take personally what your divine masculine is going through. It's simply part of his journey. Many divine feminines may think, oh, my divine masculine is out there having fun. He doesn't care about me. But deep down, your true twin flame does not want to hurt you. He truly desires to love you. And at his core, he is focused on giving you his best. You hold so much power in this connection. By being truthful and honest with yourself, you not only empower your own growth, but you also help heal the divine masculine. He wants to give everything to you. He desires, at the deepest level, to be the divine masculine you need, the one he was always meant to be. But for him to meet you in this way, he must be grounded in love and peace. This message encourages the divine feminine to step back from constantly monitoring the progress of the connection, as this can hinder its natural growth. Imagine planting a flower and constantly digging it up to check on its progress. It won't bloom if you're always disturbing it. Trust the process and allow love to develop in its own time. For the divine feminine who finds herself overly focused on the physical timeline of her twin flame connection, it's like planting a seed with love and care, but feeling anxious when growth doesn't appear right away. You might worry you planted it wrong, but the message here is clear. Release that fear because the seed will grow in its own time, no matter the method. This is a healing process that all divine feminines are moving through right now. Feminine energy has been suppressed and undervalued throughout history, which naturally leads to triggers around self-worth and respect on this journey. It's important to remember that valuing and respecting yourself means honoring your own love and never depleting your energy by giving too much of yourself away. There may be an underlying concern that past mistakes have somehow hindered the growth of this connection, but take heart. Everything is unfolding in divine order and timing. Love can still thrive no matter the past. When the divine feminine feels safe enough to be vulnerable and open, she moves through life with grace. Her love is boundless, yet she keeps her energy intact. This is magnetic to the divine masculine. It's also important to keep moving forward on your soul's purpose. There may be a fear that pursuing your path will cause you to leave your divine masculine behind, but this is simply an illusion of the ego. Every step you take in faith towards your purpose brings you closer to your twin flame. Believe that your path is guiding you to exactly where you're meant to be. When the divine feminine stands in her truth and power, she loves fearlessly. She radiates strength not through harshness or resistance, but simply by being her authentic self. Often we're taught to toughen up and put up walls around ourselves, but true strength comes from setting healthy boundaries based on self-respect, not from building walls against others. Being confident and rooted in your power means being fully aligned with the divine. The love between twin flames flourishes as each partner continues their individual spiritual growth. As energetic mirrors, twin flames catalyze each other's healing and evolution. When one grows, the other responds, creating powerful shifts that eventually manifest in the physical realm. We've touched on the divine feminine's tendency to focus on the timeline of her twin flame connection, like watching a flower slowly bloom. At the same time, the divine masculine may be struggling with intimacy and self-worth. It's important for both the divine feminine and masculine to ease up on their sense of urgency. Both need to be present in the moment, letting go of any desperation. As they release these pressures, they will naturally move closer to reconnection with their twin flames. This creates a solid foundation for long-term stable relationships based on trust and commitment. Be mindful of potential challenges like communication gaps, family dynamics, or complacency, and address them proactively to build lasting stability. The divine masculine may be experiencing a sacral chakra block, rooted in a fear of self-expression. This affects his ability to connect intimately and creatively. It may show up as withdrawal, silence, or feelings of unworthiness. This block is connected to his soul's mission and creative energy, and healing it is essential for him to align with his true purpose. The sacral chakra governs movement, flow, pleasure, relationships, and creativity. It holds our desires, emotions, and passions. Unfortunately, society often discourages the masculine from fully expressing his emotions and desires, leading to emotional repression from a young age. Healing this chakra will allow the divine masculine to reconnect with his true self and his creative energy, bringing greater balance to the twin flame dynamic. Addressing intimacy challenges involves recognizing that the sacral chakra is the center of creative energy, vital for forming emotional and intimate connections. By releasing these blocks, the divine masculine can better align with his soul mission, which he shares with the divine feminine. When the feminine lives as her true, whole self, she shows the masculine what it looks like to lead the union from a higher dimensional perspective. When she ascends, it creates space for him to rise too, following her lead. The divine masculine expresses that past heartbreak led him to build emotional walls as a way to protect himself. This early pain left him feeling unsafe to express his emotions, which led to emotional repression and self-doubt. This struggle likely stems from an experience where his feelings were invalidated, possibly in childhood. Now, he is learning to feel and express his emotions more honestly, a healing process that extends far beyond the romantic connection. It is helping him align more deeply with his spiritual awareness and soul's purpose. The divine feminine might feel triggered by his emotional withdrawal, but understanding these deeper layers can provide valuable insight into the transformation that's unfolding within him. Shifting focus to the divine feminine, there is a mirrored sacral chakra imbalance. She may respond to the masculine's withdrawal by pulling away prematurely, driven by a fear of abandonment. Recent emotional breakdowns may have felt overwhelming, but they are actually signs of breakthroughs and powerful realizations that are part of her own growth. These challenging moments are powerful catalysts for deep inner growth and transformation. The pressure you experience is refining and strengthening you, much like how diamonds are formed under immense pressure. It's important to release any attachment to the third dimensional energy and not focus too much on your divine masculine's actions. These triggers are gentle reminders to return to your 5D self, supporting your ascension and spiritual evolution. When you're asked to let go of the 3D connection with your twin flame, it's a call to focus on your divine destiny and continue moving forward. Keep raising your vibration, walking your own path, and remember the divine feminine leads in the 5D. You may have faced extremes and hardships even before meeting the masculine, but these challenges have shaped you into a powerful, resilient being. You are a testament to your own strength, continuously evolving into a more refined and empowered version of yourself. Stand firmly in your truth, create healthy boundaries, and celebrate your beautiful, divine, and resilient self. You've come this far, and you will continue to be guided forward with grace. The divine feminine holds limitless creative and healing abilities within her. Life's pressures have taught you to heal and transmute any darkness into light. While you may feel overwhelmed by the unknown, whether it's your connection, career, or life path, trust that you are capable of navigating it with your innate strength and wisdom. Your deep emotional understanding and intuition are gifts. Spirit is encouraging you to embrace your feelings and connect with your emotional self. Now is the time to honor your softer side and give yourself permission to nurture your emotional needs. My goal is to help you recognize your light, connect more with your own intuition, and remind you of your true essence. While I may not know you personally, I understand your divine nature. Our earthly journeys are intertwined on a soul level if you have found this channel, as we are all on the path home together, creating our way back to where we belong. May my words awaken your sacredness and provide comfort. I believe in everyone connected to this community and want to offer some encouragement. If you have found value in this content, please share, comment, like, and subscribe, as it really helps the messages on this channel reach more of the collective. I am sending you love and light and look forward to connecting with you in the next podcast.